Malaysia's Prime Minister may have announced the repeal of the Sedition Act last year, and he reiterated that in an interview with BBC last week. But his ministers seem to have a different idea. On Sunday, Home Minister Zahid Hamidi came out against the abolishment of the controversial act. And a day later, Health Minister S Subramaniam has revealed he views the Prime Minister's pledge as a suggestion that still needs to be discussed.
The Prime Minister's statement will be discussed and a good decision made by the Cabinet, which will be good for the country.
Will he speak ahead of the Cabinet decision?
Well, the Prime Minister has the right to make suggestions as a leader of the country.
Even call it national.
Well, then he has to bring it back to the Cabinet and say his suggestions.
Subra says his party, MIC, will support anything that respects the balance between freedom of speech and national security.
But MCA's Wee Kia Siong states his party stands by the Prime Minister's promise to repeal the Sedition Act and replace it with a National Harmony Act.
Kabinet perlu ada satu pendirian yang jelas. Kalau seorang kata setuju, seorang kata tak setuju, walhal ini telah dijanjikan oleh Perdana Menteri, saya rasa kita tetap pegang kepada apa yang telah diumumkan. Jadi MCA setakat ini masih lagi pegang kepada apa yang telah diumumkan dan sepatutnya direalisasikan dalam tempoh terdekat.
PKR Vice President Nurul Izzah has called for the ruling parties to put their internal conflicts aside and for the PM to make good on his promise.
Dan saya amat kecewa melihat Menteri Dalam Negeri tidak berbincang, menyelidik terdahulu dengan Perdana Menteri. Because you imagine, before the Prime Minister can make a statement, of course the entire institutions of government would be there at his disposal to study every bill, to make sure he fulfills his promises and pledges.
Nurul Izzah filed a private member's bill calling for the abolishment of the act she believes has been used to persecute opposition politicians and sympathizers. Samisha Naidu, Kini TV.